In the annals of history, some chapters remain shrouded in darkness, their secrets hidden from the public eye. MKUltra, the CIA's mind control program, is one such chapter. This clandestine operation, shrouded in secrecy, sought to unlock the secrets of the human mind, its goal, to control it. This is the story of MKUltra, a chilling reminder of the potential for government overreach and the importance of safeguarding the sanctity of the human mind. The program's existence emerged in the 1970s, sending shockwaves through the nation and the world. A top-secret program, hidden from public scrutiny. Its architects operated in the shadows. They believed they were above the law. They were wrong. Their actions would have devastating consequences, leaving countless lives shattered in their wake. MKUltra's architects believed they could weaponize the human mind. They experimented on unwitting subjects using drugs, hypnosis, and other methods of psychological manipulation. Their goal was to create assassins, spies, and human puppets. They sought to control thoughts, erase memories, and implant new identities. The very idea of a government agency seeking to control the minds of its citizens is unsettling, to say the least. But MKUltra was more than just an unsettling idea. It was a terrifying reality, a reality that would have far-reaching consequences. The methods employed by MKUltra were as varied as they were disturbing. Scientists experimented with a range of mind-altering substances, from LSD to heroin. They subjected their victims to sensory deprivation, electroshock therapy, and even psychic experiments, all in the name of science, all in the name of national security. One of the most notorious aspects of MKUltra was the use of LSD. The CIA believed the drug could be used to induce a state of psychosis, making individuals more susceptible to suggestion. They tested the drug on unsuspecting citizens, including government employees, military personnel, and even patients in mental hospitals. Hypnosis was another tool in the MKUltra arsenal. The CIA believed that hypnosis could be used to create sleeper agents, individuals who could be programmed to carry out acts of sabotage or assassination without any conscious memory of their actions. They conducted countless experiments seeking to perfect their techniques and unlock the secrets of the subconscious mind. The experiments were often cruel and inhumane, leaving many victims with lasting psychological scars. But the CIA saw its subjects as expendable. They were pawns in a game with the highest of stakes. The human cost of MKUltra is immeasurable. Countless individuals were subjected to horrific experiments, their lives forever altered by the trauma they endured. Many victims were left with permanent psychological damage, struggling with PTSD, anxiety, depression, and other mental health issues. Their minds were their battlefields. One such victim was Frank Olson, an Army scientist who was unknowingly given LSD by the CIA. Olson experienced a severe psychotic break and later died under mysterious circumstances. His family believes he was murdered by the CIA to cover up their crimes. Olson's case is just one of many, a chilling reminder of the human cost of MKUltra. The CIA's actions were not only morally reprehensible, but also illegal. They violated the Nuremberg Code, which prohibits medical experimentation without informed consent. They betrayed the trust of the American people, and they left a stain on the nation's conscience. For years, the CIA denied any wrongdoing. They claimed that MKUltra was a necessary evil, a small price to pay for national security. But the truth, as it always does, eventually came out. Section 4. Unmasking the Truth: Congressional Investigations and Public Outrage. In the 1970s, a series of congressional investigations and media reports brought the horrors of MKUltra to light. The American public was outraged, they demanded answers, and they demanded justice. The Senate Church Committee, led by Senator Frank Church, investigated the CIA's activities, uncovering a pattern of abuse and lawlessness. The Rockefeller Commission, appointed by President Gerald Ford, confirmed the Church Committee's findings. The revelations about MKUltra sent shockwaves through the nation. The idea that the government had been conducting mind control experiments on its own citizens was deeply disturbing. It eroded public trust in government institutions, and it raised serious questions about the limits of government power. The CIA, under pressure from Congress and the public, was forced to admit to its crimes. They claimed that MKUltra had been terminated years earlier, but many believed that the program continued in secret. The legacy of MKUltra would continue to haunt the nation for decades to come. MKUltra was a dark chapter in American history, but it was also a cautionary tale, a tale about the dangers of unchecked power and the importance of government transparency. Section 5. Betrayal of trust, ethical violations, and the need for oversight. MKUltra was a gross violation of human rights. It was a betrayal of the public trust. And it was a stain on the conscience of America. The program's architects operated in the shadows, believing they were above the law. They were wrong. Their actions had devastating consequences, leaving countless lives shattered in their wake. The ethical violations of MKUltra were numerous and egregious. The program involved the deliberate infliction of pain and suffering on human subjects. It violated the principles of informed consent and medical ethics, and it undermined the very foundations of a free and democratic society. The need for government oversight has never been clearer. MKUltra showed us what can happen when government agencies are allowed to operate in secret, without any accountability. It showed us the dangers of unchecked power, and it showed us the importance of a vigilant citizenry. We must learn from the mistakes of the past, we must demand transparency from our government, and we must never again allow something like MKUltra to happen. Section 6. Never again, a call for transparency and accountability. The legacy of MKUltra is a dark one, but it is also a reminder of the importance of vigilance. We must never forget the lessons of MKUltra. We must demand transparency from our government. We must hold our leaders accountable for their actions, and we must never again allow such a gross violation of human rights to occur. The search for truth and justice for the victims of MKUltra continues to this day. Many victims and their families are still seeking answers. They deserve to know the full extent of the CIA's crimes, and they deserve to see those responsible held accountable. The fight for government transparency is more important than ever. In an age of mass surveillance and government overreach, we must be vigilant in defending our civil liberties. We must demand that our government respect our right to privacy and our right to be free from unreasonable searches and seizures. The horrors of MKUltra must never be forgotten. Let them serve as a warning to future generations, a warning about the dangers of unchecked power and the importance of safeguarding our freedoms. The human mind is a sacred thing, it must never be used as a weapon.